Traveling with Grace. Hello everybody out there. Thank you so much for joining us to this beautiful channel. My name is Grace Isteran and I'm a student from UPEL-Maracay, specifically education to become an English teacher. We have been working on countries that speak English. We'll explain about its culture, like for example, location, economy, tourism, food, and so on. Today we will travel to Belize. Come with me. Belize is a beautiful island located on the Caribbean coast of northern Central America. On north we have equator and west the prime meridian of the Yucatan Peninsula. The country shares a land and sea border on the north with the Mexican state of Quintana Roo, a land border on the west with the Guatemalan department of El Petén, and a sea border on the south with the Guatemalan department of Izabal. Its capital is Belmopan. Did you know? In 1500 Spanish arrived into the country, and in 1862 Belize declared a British crown colony. The name of the country was British Honduras. In 1973 the name was changed into Belize. Curious fact: even though the official language in Belize is English, they speak Spanish too, due to the mix between Spanish and British. Now, let's talk about the culture of this beautiful island.
Belize is a country with a unitary parliamentary constitutional monarchy. It means that they are under the Queen Elizabeth II power. Did you know? Jim Barrow has been the Prime Minister since 2008, after a wave of anti-government protests. When you go to Belize, you can hear familiar words of the English language. In fact, it is the only English language-speaking country in Central America. While English is the official language of Belize, Creole is the language that they all speak around the island. When you hear them, you know you are in a country unlike any other. Even their most uptight citizens sound relaxed. They have a Caribbean lilt and their words tend a bit shorter. But don't worry, you'll understand everything and you can learn few phrases you don't know. Here, even their language is a diverse adventure. Spanish, African-based Garifuna, Maya Keki, Maya Mopang, Mandarin, German are just a few of the languages that form the unique dialects they speak throughout the country. Here are a few different ways you hear good morning, Creole, Witi Binafi, Garifuna, Buenos Dias, Spanish. Belize is the only Central American country with English as its official language.
Like every country in the world, Belize has its national symbols. First, we have the flag. It was adopted on September 21 in 1981, the country's first Independence Day. It consists of the coat of arms on a blue file with red stripes at the top and bottom. The black orchid is the national flower and the colorful Latin American member of the toucan family. The national bird, the Kell-billed toucan. Also, the major sports in Belize are football, basketball, volleyball, and cycling. The cross-country cycling classic, also known as the cross-country race, or the Holy Saturday Cross Country Cycling Classic, is considered one of the most important Belize sports events. Besides this, the Belize national basketball team is the only national team that has achieved major victories internationally. Now, let's dance! As part of music of this country, we can listen to rhythms such as calypso, breakdown music, which is a modern style of Belizean music related to calypso. It involves out of the music and dance of lodgers, especially a form called voodoo, reggae, dancehall, and soca imported from Jamaica. In Garinagu music, punta is a popular genre of Garifuna music and has become one of the most popular kinds of music in Belize. It is distinctly Afro-Caribbean and is sometimes said to be ready for international popularization, like similarly descendant styles, reggae, calypso, and merengue. In Belize, the economy is based on petroleum and oil, sugarcane, plantain and banana industry, and of course, tourism, which has grown considerably recently and it is now the second largest industry in the nation. When you go to Belize and you want to do some tourism, you should visit places like Cape Ambergris, Cape Cocker, and of course the Great Blue Hole, the most popular dive destination in Belize. This site was made famous by Jake Cousteau, who declared it one of the top 5 scuba diving sites in the world. The Great Blue Hole offers diverse interesting observations of limestone formation that mold its walls. This massive sinkhole under the water is near the lighthouse reef and creates a perfect circle of deep blue water. The deeper one
Now, the part that I love the most to know countries around the world. Food. If you love to eat, well, let me tell you something. Belize has a multicultural mixed in their dishes. Here there are at least 6 major ethnic groups. In consequence, there are many types of dishes. They have dishes very colorful, like cochinita pibil, ceviche, rice and beans, chicken and salad, tamales, sere caldo, escabeche, and something popular for breakfast called fried jacks, which are eaten accompanied by refried beans, meat, and eggs. These fried jacks are made of flour. It is kneaded as flour tortilla. Then it is cut in half. Then the half is fried with enough oil until it's puffed. Do you want to take these dishes and go around the city and have adventures? Well, go to this beautiful Belize and fall in love with this country. If you want to know more about other countries' culture, don't forget to subscribe in the bottom below and remember to join us next time in Traveling with Grace.